365 days sober. Woo! Initially, before doing our 365 days sober, we'd done 10 months sober. And this was because I'd never had a long period without drinking since I turned 18 pretty much. I wanted to see how it would improve my health, my training in the gym, and after watching Andrew Huberman's podcast, The Effects of Alcohol on Your Mind and Body, which we'll put in the description below. And that was really eye-opening actually to see the effect alcohol has on your body and your mind. And I think another reason was we wanted to just stop spending money on stuff that didn't serve us anymore. Like, especially how expensive drinks are these days. Like, you usually go out and spend 100 quid and you're like, what have I just spent 100 quid on? It's just
a headache.
Yeah, literally a headache. That's it.
So the first round we did was started in October. No, it didn't. So the first round of sobriety started in September 2021, initiated by Ollie, and we decided to do it up until, we were going to do a year, weren't we? And then we decided to do it up until our holiday, which was in June 2022. And that 10 months was really eye-opening. We literally had some of the most, probably the most productive 10 months I think I've ever had. Our PT businesses flourished. We started a brand new business together, an entertainment business, Pyro Beats, with DJ, fire and LED performer, and a live saxophonist, and somehow landed a huge gig straight away, which was at a festival. We headlined a festival in front of 6,000 people, which was just outrageous. We moved into a flat together, our first flat together, which was awesome, middle of town, with our cat. Our training went really well, we were getting really strong, we were getting really fit, and so our eating was much better as well. We were more energised, we felt healthier, we didn't get sick, our moods were really stable, and we picked up loads of new hobbies as well in this 10 months. I picked up fire fans, hooping, Ollie picked up staffing, we started music production, and they're the things I can think of just at the top of my head. So everything's going really well, like really, really well. Then June comes, the holiday starts.
So our first alcoholic beverage was when we got to the airport ready for our holiday.
4:30 in the morning.
And I thought I was going to be quite pissed, to be fair, after one, I think we'd have a G&T or something, it actually wasn't. And then it just all went downhill from there basically. So on the holiday we drank quite a bit and got quite boozy a few nights, and being an all-inclusive hotel it's hard not to. Then the drinking continued. I also went to Glastonbury Festival and just had various events coming up, and there was a lot of drinking involved. Then as a result of that, our businesses dropped off, our finances went down, training went downhill, we were ill, we were just less productive, tired and lethargic, diet was awful.
It was all just a mess. And after 3 months, we sat down and had a chat.
Yeah, we kind of just decided, like, this isn't what we want to be doing. We value our health and our energy and our time and life a lot more than drinking. So then we decided to call it a day.
We realised that drinking was the problem. Like, drink was the thing that was holding us back from so much stuff that we could achieve.
Especially for me, I'd never thought about giving up alcohol, because I was like, oh, I don't drink that much anyway. I'll drink every once in a while, well, maybe twice a month on the weekends. But like, you don't realise the effects of that over the long term. It's actually crazy.
So we made a pact
to start drinking for good.
These are the things we've learned and how we've grown through not drinking alcohol.
We only attend events that we actually want to go to. So we love drum and bass, and we love going to drum and bass events and festivals. We've also discovered sober festivals. So we just got back from our first one this weekend, which was Love Jam, which is an incredible festival. Even if you're not sober, you have to go to it. It's just amazing. The people there are incredible. It was just a wholesome festival. It was very, very nice.
It's a whole story for another video, I think. But what we've realised is we only go to stuff that we really want to go to, and therefore we found you don't need to drink because you're having a great time anyway. We found that observing people when we're out and they're drunk, looking at people's behaviour, especially when you know people, no judgment, but when you know people and how they behave sober, and then watching people how they behave when they're drunk, it's actually really cringy. Like, we do and say and like weird, unusual things, we behave in unusual ways, and we've just realised that people just don't behave like themselves and generally tend to talk a lot of shit.
We've created more meaningful connections with people, especially going to places like Love Jam and going to kind of more sober stuff. You tend to meet people that are kind of on the same path as you, and you're not just like chewing someone's ear off in the smoking area, planning your next holiday.
Overall, training in the gym is the best it's ever been. Our diet is much better. We don't crave like the rubbish food that you crave when you're hungover or drunk. And overall, we're generally in the best of health.
We have a more stable mood. So usually, obviously, after a weekend on the booze, it's like a snowball effect into the Monday. Then it rolls on through the week, and you're feeling tired because you haven't slept, etc., etc. It's just a cascade of things that happen when you drink. Whereas when you don't, you just got a more consistent mood every day, and you're ready to smash the day.
Our businesses are taking off again. We're starting more new businesses, more new projects. Just getting really creative, actually, like really creative, a lot of energy to plough into lots of really fun projects and businesses.
In the process, we have lost some friendships, and we just grown apart from some people. We're just on different paths, and you just realise that you don't have the same interests anymore.
Couple more positives. We remember everything we do. We can drive to and from any event. We have a lot more money to spend on things that serve us positively.
When people have asked us about it, we found that generally a lot of people actually want to do it as well. It's mental how society's conditioned our minds to make you think that you need alcohol to have a good time. And alcohol is the only drug that if you don't do it, you're weird.
We've also realised that from training our willpower from not drinking, especially you've been around like on stag do's and stuff and been the only one not drinking, our willpower has grown in a lot of other ways, and it's much easier to say no to things. And also, like, because you're doing everything sober, because they talk about Dutch courage, like you really build your courage muscle. So our confidence has grown a lot as well, because you have to do everything stone cold sober. So it's a lot of growth, hasn't it?
We're creating a life that's true to us and not just living for the weekend.
So the pros definitely outweigh the cons in this. That's our 365 days done. And we decided to never, ever drink again. Ever.
What's the longest period you've ever been sober? Let us know in the comments, and let us know if you're looking to try a bit of sobriety.
Catch us next Monday when we go on a mystery trip. Stay tuned for our videos every Monday, 6 PM.
If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up.